A little bit of a gripe session here. You know, I can't get that mechanic guy to answer the phone anymore. You know, you know what? Unless you pay a gazillion dollars, you ain't gonna find anybody that's even halfway decent that's gonna help you out in life. So I got these two loose right here, the two front plugs, but I haven't done anything with that one. The other two in the back, because they're really froze in there. I sprayed PB Buster and all that. Blaster, PB Blaster, Buster, whatever. This is a low light situation. I don't know if I can get any light in it. Nope. There we go, we got light. So I only got one loose here. So that leaves three more. And the one, no, actually both of them in the back. Those last two, I don't know, somebody with smaller hands. I was able to get that socket down there, all these different extension bars and stuff like that, and I'm afraid to break the spark plug, or you know, what if the threads strip out or something like that, some catastrophic thing like that. When the guy first came here, you know, he opened the hood and he's about to let it. I hate that stuff. Crunchy scraps. He's gonna let the hood like fly, like, you know, like slam down like that. Open up the hood and just like let it go like that. He's like, oh, well, it's got cables. Yeah, it's got cables, but I see a lot of trucks where the fiberglass is cracked and separated, and the headlights are all jiggly when it's going. That's from that kind of crap. You know, I don't got a gazillion dollars to go and repair stuff that shouldn't be broken. This thing should never have sat like it did. See how it still only has like that one little crack, like when I got it years ago, back in, I think it was 2009. But yeah, I'd love to get this thing going here. That's mind you, I have ADHD. But yeah, I was going down the street one time, kind of like in a not so good neighborhood, and somebody threw an egg at it, and the shell of the egg etches the paint like little tiny razor blades is what happens. And you end up getting a random rust spot eventually because the paint starts to rust and stuff like that, but it hasn't happened to this. I know I like really deep cleaned it after that happened. I know that's the least of my worries, but still. It goes along with like the guy opening the hood the way he did. And, you know, when he did that, I'm like, you know, I'm into it for $60 with the guy, and he borrowed my 4-ton jack. So now I gotta go hunt that down. I just noticed the steer tire on here has got, not surprisingly, it's got some dry rot. So them are garbage other than for, you know, like getting it running and driving it around and working all the bugs out if I can. I gotta get this garbage out of the way because I keep walking on it. One thing at a time. I can't afford to spend day after day on it, though. You know, from one day into the next, I just can't do that. Not at the speed that I work at. A whole month might go by and zero income. Yes, I would like to get it going. I can only afford so much time. So it's like little increments. Trying to rebuild myself one little brick at a time, and hoping the tide doesn't wash in, or a kid doesn't run across and step on my sandcastle that I'm building one brick at a time. Which, kid being a metaphor. Which could easily happen. See this? Really, this really frosts my cake. Because now, alright, whatever the guy did to all this, taking it apart like that, and, somebody else's work, I'm going to have to save my money and send it to somebody else that has the gadget widgetry to sort all that out, because I lack the time. I probably could do it, but the time ain't there, so whatever. Oh, lovely. What a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every one of them is a problem child. Oh, you should get a new... Well, after reading all kinds of stories about those Ford pickup trucks, and I don't know, something about a roller cam bearing, something goes bad on them, and they're expensive to fix. I kind of got myself scared out of it. Ride's nice, drives nice, but it'll be another, it'll end up being another heap that doesn't run or barely runs, and I'm dealing with junk. I'm picking up scrap that's worth $1, $2, $5 at a time, and honestly can't afford. I don't know. The way the setup is it supposedly fits my lifestyle, or it used to, until everything started breaking one by one. So right now, scraps aren't easy to find. So what do you do with your time? Well, that's when you start cleaning the shop and working on broken down equipment that you have. So, yeah, I'm so nervous about